All right, our Rising Star Teacher of the Year this year was Miss Block. Miss Block's a Spanish teacher for us at Oak Ridge. She's been with us for a couple of years. Great young teacher on the rise. Does everything right, builds great relationships, knows her content. She had a perfect passing rate on the AP exam last year with us. She's involved in a lot of clubs, a lot of community events, and really just wears being a War Eagle on her sleeve. And she's been a great addition to our staff, and I know she's going to have a fantastic career as an educator. Congratulations, Ms. Block.
I teach Spanish, and I did choose to teach Spanish because I went to college to become a Spanish teacher. So I am certified to teach any level of Spanish. But this year I'm teaching Spanish 1, Spanish 3, and then AP Spanish 4. No, I was not thinking I was going to get the Rising Star Award this year. I don't know, I'm just over here in the corner of the A hallway doing my thing, nerding out about Spanish. And so yeah, I wasn't expecting it, and then Dr. Levecki asked if he could like come observe me, and I thought that was kind of weird because he was kind of awkward about it, and I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, why is he having this weird conversation with me? And then he like walked into my room to like present an award, so no, it was very much a surprise to me. I was not expecting it at all. I am very passionate about what I do, so I think I will always be proud of my students and be really motivated to do what I do. But it was really nice to get recognition that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, it did motivate me to keep going, especially during such a tough year, and to just know that other people see what I have always seen in myself, is that I have the potential to be a successful teacher and make a positive impact on other students. So it's nice to know, it's a nice feeling to know that other people see that in you. Yeah, I think I've learned a lot throughout the time of teaching this past year and a quarter, if you want to call it, the time that we've been in this pandemic. I've learned a lot about teaching. It's really opened my eyes even more to just the fact that students have so much going on in their lives besides school. And it's really made me kind of like take even a bigger step back. I've always thought I've been aware of that, but I think it's just like a whole new level of realizing that, and just knowing that at the end of the day, like the most important thing is that like we're healthy, we're safe, and like taken care of. Like, you know, if an assignment doesn't get done, like it is what it is at the end of the day, because it's like my priority as a teacher is that we're okay. That's really brought that even more to my focus, and has just made me really want to like take those moments with students where like we're having a really fun moment to just like lean into it and not be that teacher that's like, okay, but we got to stop because we got to get this stuff done, because it's like at the end of the day, like that stuff can wait. I think we need to like live in the moment and enjoy those moments that we have together, because I think I've really realized like we truly never know like when I might walk out of this classroom and never see my students again, because something could happen. And so to just really like soak up those special moments that I have with my student and just really enjoy it to the fullest, because that's the most important thing in life at the end of the day.
The health science program at Oak Ridge High School are for students that are wanting to go into the healthcare field in some capacity, whether it be a nurse or a doctor or a physician's assistant, a physical therapist, whatever the case may be. And so we start by learning the basics, and in learning things like medical terminology and the body systems and physical exam and stuff like that. And so we have courses like medical terminology and principles of health science. But then when you get into the third level class, which is health science theory, we allow the students to get their medical assisting certification. And in the fourth level class, we work toward getting another certification called the patient care technician, as well as a certified EKG tech. So that way when students get out of high school, they can work in the medical field, they can have a profession. Well, of course, some students are going to go on and do things at a higher level, but at least they have the things like medical assistant, and which is all useful information. They can work in the healthcare field. They can have a steady job when they get out of high school, and it's just a really good thing. It helps build their knowledge and confidence about what goes on in healthcare.
We start off by doing stuff like we learn how to don sterile gloves. We learn how to autoclave in order to prepare for the sterilization of items. And then we jump into phlebotomy, so we do venipuncture. We also do administering parenteral medications, which is really fun. And we also do things like EKG, which is the unit we're actually on right now.
HOSA is a student-led organization here at Oak Ridge, and it's tied with the medical classes, and you have to be in like a health science class to be in it. And we do competitions where like this year we did like an online test, and you can like go to state.
The event that I was in this year was behavioral health, because I'm really into the psychology of things, and it's a lot of fun.
It's a really good opportunity for students to be able to interact and see other students at other schools who are highly motivated to be in the medical field, because there is a lot of competition to get into the various schools like nursing school, medical school, PT school, etc. So it allows the students to get have a good experience and compete and represent Oak Ridge High School.
Student Council, one of our main goals is to connect our local community to our school. And that means not only, people that live in the community that have a student attending Oak Ridge High School, but if they have a student attending Irons Junior High, or if they have a grandchild attending. So one of our focuses is to really kind of tie the school to the community. And so the Chick-fil-A Impact Project really helps with that. Freshmen and sophomores, they're going to be working more with our Chick-fil-A Leader Academy and deciding on an impact project and kind of focusing on that link between not only Irons and Oak Ridge High School, but kind of like that whole community. Our juniors and seniors have slightly different responsibilities. Juniors, they're going to be working a lot with homecoming and also trying to raise some money for their graduating class, because senior year comes with all those class dues and everything, so earning money to kind of offset senior class dues, things like that. And then our senior class representative elections, those are done separately. That's not on this QR code because their responsibilities are just so specific for senior year. But the new ones that we're kind of focusing on are going to be on that QR code that's all around the TVs. But next year we have some exciting changes. Our goal was actually to have more representation per cohort. So what we're doing is we're trying to get 2 representatives. That's kind of our goal for each cohort to be represented in the student council class. And so we're doing that by kind of having voting. So anyone interested in the voting should find the QR code that is on the TV screens, or it's outside my door. I'm gonna have a poster outside my door, and it kind of has more information on the responsibilities for each class rep, and then they can scan that QR code, fill out the interest form, and then that's how they'll get onto the ballot. And the ballots will be on student voting booth the week of about May 10th. So you want to get in that interest form in by about May 7th. May 6th or May 7th would be great. That way your name's on the ballot, and then students can vote for you to be the class rep.